Super excited to talk about this 30 days weight challenge. And actually, I am doing it. So whatever you are doing it, it's very easy to explain and tell others. And we have amazing body key products to use that. But you know what happens? A lot of time people go on the weight management, like different, there are so many products and things outside in the market. But the thing is, you know what? Like anywhere you listen to somebody is talking about the weight loss, so they say, oh, weekend is my cheat day, or this day I have a cheat day. They are more excited for their cheat day, right? But I have a good news for you guys. Our weight management every day is cheat day. You don't have to wait for your cheat day. You can eat whatever you are eating and you can, manage your weight. So let me share my screen. And what happened here? Sorry, just a minute. All right, so let me just do the slide. You guys can see the screen, right? Okay, perfect. Thank you. Yeah, so today I'm going to talk about how in 30 days, minimum you can lose 4 to 8 pounds. I put the range 4 to 8 pounds because, it depends like, is everybody's, your gender, male, female, your size, your height, weight, all these different, your age. So effortless designs will be in the spotlight. This year we embrace the trend that is. I think somebody is not okay. Thanks. Yeah. So basically, you can lose up to 8 pounds, and you know what? 8 pound it will show on your face, on your body, if you lose 8 pound in a right way, actually, because depends how you are losing the weight. So tonight I'm going to share about how you're going to lose the weight, and it's very important to understand your body structure, right? Because how do you know you are having a issue? Because weight management is not about looking good, like looking good. It's about feeling good, right? You have to be healthy. So the very important to know about your BMI is body mass index. Now most of the scale, they have that feature. You can just put your height and weight, they calculate it. But if you don't have that kind of a scale, we have a regular scale. It's a very easy calculation. You can calculate by yourself. And so basically it's your weight in a kilogram and your height in meter. So here I have given an example. Suppose somebody is 75 kg and they are 167 centimeter, that is 101.67 meter. So basically you divide 75 divided by 1.67 multiplies 1.67. So basically their BMI is 27. Now what happens if you are normal weight? BMI is from 18 to 25, right? That is the normal range. If you are above that, that means you are overweight. And if you are 30 plus, that is actually is goes to the obesity. That is like, then you can have a lot of other health challenges as well, right? Now what happens, sometimes people think, okay, you know what, sometimes people, they have a white bone and stuff, so their weight is so much, but they don't understand what is going on in their body. So it's very simple. There is a obesity. If your body is more of the weight is around your tummy, mostly the male have that thing, right? So that's basically central obesity. And then if you have your body is pear shape, your hip area is more bigger, that's like a the obesity, the pear shaped obesity, right? And it is very important because a lot of people, when they go for the weight loss, they only look for the weight. The weight management is not only the weight, about your size of the body. So that is, and I'm all talking about the health factor. I'm keeping the mind the health factor, right? So you should know your waist to hip ratio as well, right? And depends, like if it's for women and men, body is different. So suppose if you are a woman and if you are 0.80 or below, you have a low health risk. But if you have above that, then there is a problem. And again, how you calculate it is very, very easy. Your waist in centimeter and then your hips in centimeter, you divide it, that's the ratio. And for the men, if this ratio is more than 1, there is a problem. For women is more than 0.85, then you have an issue. So see, whatever I am telling you, for these things you don't need a doctor, you don't need a special machine. All you need an inch the tape, measuring tape, and you can measure all these things, and you get to know, okay, what is your body look like, right? And you know what, high BMI can lead to so many different issues, right? Cardiovascular, diabetes, arthritis, different kind of cancers. We don't want that, right? Now for the weight loss, what people do, the people try so many different solutions. Here you see this girl, she is confused. People try, like, I don't want to name it, but you can see on this screen there are like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 different things people are, because the thing is, people forget to have a balance. Some people, they only work out. Some people, they stop eating, right? Some people are only on the liquid. People are started doing the intermittent fasting. So there are so many different things people start doing it. But you know what, the weight, we gain the weight, there are so many different factors to gain the weight, right? The most important is start with your diet, right? Then your activity, what is your physical activity, your stress level, right? Your sleep pattern, now your meals and your mindset. Now you think your diet and meals is the same thing. Diet is what you are eating, meal is when you are eating and what portion you are eating. So it's very important to have your right meal, right? And see, basically there is so many myth, right? People do so many different things to weight loss, but what is the science behind the weight loss is very simple. Basically, the calorie you take, like food or whatever, and then the calorie you burn, that is the difference, is your body weight. So it's very, very important, what you are taking. You should know how much calorie you are taking. And you know what, in the simple, if you don't want to go in detail, basically if you are 80 kg or above, you can take 1500 calorie. If you are under 80 kg, you can take 1200 calorie, and then you can just plan your day according to that. Now again, the food, what food we are eating, right? So in the food, the macronutrients, the protein, the fat, the carb, the three, they are all important. See, a lot of people, they get confused. Oh, carb is not good for you, fat is not good for you. It's not about fat and carb. Let me tell you, it's about the calorie. You know what, 1 gram carb, 1 gram protein, they both give 4 calories. So basically it's the same calorie you are getting. Doesn't matter you are taking fat, protein or carb. The fat has 8 grams. I'm just giving an example. But what happens when you take protein, you stay full for longer time. Same amount of the calorie keeping you full longer, right? So it's very important. The other thing is, as Dr. Ankur was talking about the vitamins, to take vitamins for stress level and everything, your sleep pattern is very important, because what happens, it depends your sleep. You are sleeping 8 hours, but what it's about your duration and quality of the sleep. Some people, they sleep only 5 hours, they have a good sleep. Some people, they sleep 8 hours, but it's all like not a good sleep. So what happens, you will have an issue. And the most important thing is the mindset. So the combination of all three decides your body weight and everything, how your lifestyle is going to be. And we recommend to take, as I told you the example, so you take a certain amount of the calorie, but increase your protein rich diet. So what happens when you have a protein rich diet, it reduces your appetite and control hunger. So you don't get hungry so fast, right? And the fiber, it supports weight management as well. Fiber is basically a carb, it's a good carb, right? And the other thing is very, very important to take some multivitamin, right? It's because what happens when you do on the weight management, when you go, so what happens, you lack some of the minerals or vitamins that you cannot, understand what is lacking. So vitamins basically fill the gap, whatever you are not getting with your food. And the plan, now I'm going to tell about the plan. We have a very simple plan. Basically, you have to, you can eat 5 meals. As I told you, you have to have your meals, 5 meals. The most important thing is, calorie intake and calorie burn. That is the key thing. So whenever you eat, so what happens, our body key smart loss program, it has it. So suppose, this is a simple example. Suppose you start your day, depends, people do different shift here in Canada. So suppose you start your day at 7 o'clock, so you start your day 7 o'clock, suppose. So, you have your breakfast at 7:30. In breakfast, I will come in later, I'll explain you. We recommend our meal replacement shake. So, the breakfast is the only thing you have to take the shake. After that, you can eat your food with you watch your calorie, log your food. So suppose you take breakfast, then you have activity, little bit activity after every meal is very important. I'm not telling you go to gym or you go to workout or something, but after eating, you don't sit down. Maybe you have to do dishes. Maybe you are at work, you can just go, if you have your washroom is on the same floor, you go on the second floor. So do some activity, right? Little bit. And then you have a morning snack. So see, you had a breakfast, then you did little bit activity, then you had a morning snack. And then what happens again, you do little walk or whatever, then you have your lunch. And when I do the consultation, I do the plan, I tell what to eat exactly, right? Depends, what kind of food you eat. If you are Indian, you are non-Indian, what kind of food you are eating, according to that. So the good news is, it's not like, as that's why I told you the cheat day is every day. It's not like that you are on the 30 days weight management, weight challenge program, so you have to cook separate from your family. That is the best thing I like about our weight management plan. You don't have to cook separate food. You don't have to cook brown rice. You eat white rice, you eat white rice. Now, no problem. So you eat your lunch, then again you have a small walk, and then again you have a snack, right? For a snack, here this is example, it says you take cucumber or whatever. We have a very good snacks as well, so I will talk about that. And then again you do little bit of physical activity, then you have your dinner. Again, if you are hungry, you can have your snack. So basically, see how many times you are eating. And now what happens, see, the good thing is what people mostly do, they eat when they get hungry, right? Either if you are working, then it's okay, because working people, job people, they have a certain lunch hour, right? So they are actually 12 o'clock or whatever they eat. But people who are not, like you are home or something like that, you eat when you are hungry. So that is the problem. What happens, your metabolism gets slow if you are not, because your digestive system has nothing to do, right? There is a long break. So that's why it's very important to have a small meal. And now the other thing is, it's very, very important to log your meal. That's why I was telling you, like, I actually, it's an International Women's Day on March 9th. So I decided to do my 30 days weight challenge. So this is my yesterday actually log. So, and you know what, there are so many they are free. You don't have to spend any money. I use my fitness pal. So basically, you can log everything. So I start my day with the honey water, like a lukewarm honey water. Then I have my Indian chai, and then that's my breakfast is my shake. So I take sometimes I add fiber. So like yesterday, it is from yesterday actually. So I add fiber because I had to go to see my client. So I knew there will be a little bit longer gap. So I took fiber. Usually I don't add fiber. I eat fiber in the nighttime. So you can just do that. So see, like it calculates. So my breakfast is 396 calorie, right? Then again at lunch, I had my Indian chole and I had roti. Again, see, it calculates how much calorie you had. Then in snack, like when I was driving back, I had my meal replacement shake, a bar, right? So I had that. So when you in every app, any Neutralite product you add, it comes up. It doesn't have to be like, anything it comes. So I just added, it shows whatever calorie, right? And then usually I take protein powder, like, when I do little bit workout. After that, I take, like, in a warm water, I just put 1-2 scoop of protein powder, all plant protein powder, because what happens when you are working out after that, your tissues needs the repair, right? So that time the protein is good. And then like dinner, like I had quinoa and I had Brussels sprouts and we made chicken wings air fried. So I took 3 pieces, right? So that's now what happens, it calculates your whole calories. So so first it calculates your how many calories you had. So here is a pie chart. You can see my breakfast was 396 calorie, then lunch was 349, dinner was 348, a snack 215. See, the good news is mostly what happens for other people, the dinner pie is way bigger, like a huge bulk dinner, they take it. Here you see, like, this is my random one day actually yesterday. So that's how it is, right? And then what happens, see, my goal was 1200 calorie. So basically all my food, I went over 1300 calorie, but I did some workout. So I gain calories. So that's why I was trying to explain you. So when you burn calories, so you can eat little bit more. So you don't, so what happens now, I'm only 45 calorie over, right? Like yesterday. And this is the other thing. It tells you your carb, fat, and protein, the macronutrients. So I was pretty good actually, because our meal replacement shake has a very high protein. So I was little over on the protein. So that is okay actually, right? And then it tells all the other stuff as well. All these, the you see in the back of the box. So whatever you ate, it calculates everything, right? So now what product do you need to start your meal replacement weight management? Only like couple of products. The most important one is this, our meal replacement shake. And this is basically, we have in 3 different flavors. And, as you can see, it has a very high protein and fibers and minerals. And the good thing is it has all essential vitamins and minerals. So this is a great product, as Chris was saying, for the breakfast, right? Then in snack, some days if you are outside, so instead of taking the other homemade snack, you can keep all these. So if we have all different bars, if you like the savory stuff, we have like tortillas and all these chips, and they all says how much protein and everything, so you don't have to calculate kind of thing, right? Then we have 2 kinds of tea, you can have it. I love the tulsi chai, and the good news is they are all 0 calorie, so you don't have to worry, right? Sometimes you are not hungry, but you feel like eating something or sipping something, right? So if you sip that, you don't have to worry anything. Even this energy drink I was talking about, only 10 calories, so you don't have to, and this feels good too. So now if you want to start, and I will highly recommend everyone should start this bundle, for give yourself a challenge for 30 days. Believe me, you will start having a client. So this bundle, I did a math. So basically our one meal replacement shake canister is 15 days supply. So you need 2 of them for 1 month, 1 plant protein powder, 1 fiber stick that has 30, and multivitamin only daily. I know we are all IBOs, we are taking way more than 1 daily, but I am talking on the customer point of view. So you can recommend at least 1 daily, right? If you see, this bundle will cost you $7.60 per day, right? And I just Googled this morning, like this afternoon, Jenny Craig is a very popular one. Their plan, first of all, you have to eat their food. Something is packed and coming to you, it's not going to be the same what you cook at your stove, right? So it is $13 per day. Look at that. That is only for 14 days. If they do only for breakfast and lunch, if they do the whole thing, is $21 a day, right? So you can see the difference. So now, very simple, get the body key bundle. And to start, you take your body weight and body measurement, take your picture from front and side. Don't think, oh, I have so many before picture. No, you take a picture with the clothes on, and after 30 days, take a picture with the same clothes, right? And then follow the meal plan, and, log your meal on daily basis with honesty, because it's between you and you, right? So you say, oh, okay, I ate little bit this, forget it, it's okay, I don't have to log it. Believe me, every single munch you put in your mouth, that's the killer. And that we think, oh, that's okay, it's only little bit I took it, it's okay. Make sure you log every single thing you put in your mouth. And I am doing it, I am excited, and what is happening. And you can see these are the real people, we all know them, our own group, you can see the big difference on her. And then we have Katie here. So we are waiting for your picture, and then we can have your picture as well. So that's all I wanted to share tonight. And I will highly recommend, because you know what, it's all about the teamwork, right?